class fees and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Renlake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life. But now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpal Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or crank us up on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois. A Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car, price, possessions, Coach House Garages has a building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. As we, Chris Hugo and I, Danny Czerwinski, brought to you over here by WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. If you hear why I'm shook up, we have seen the return after 20-plus years of acid-washed holy jeans worn by the 80s hair band medals. They have returned.
I honestly did not know what to do.
I didn't either.
So I was thinking, you don't want to stare,
but it's back.
But you also can't take your eyes off the phenomenon.
John Bon Jovi and Joe Elliott just walked back into everybody's world in 2013. But anyway, speaking of this, long time, we're talking about old-fashioned. Old-fashioned around here in Southern Illinois is the Lady Indians Tipoff Classic. It's a tournament that started many moons ago. It's been running for several years in the newly renovated Andrews Gymnasium, of course, with DuQuoin High School building new stuff. The auxiliary gym here that they use now for girls' athletics, volleyball, and basketball. A nice tournament. It was a 14 tournament back in the day. Went to 5 teams in the 6th. Woodlawn got in it recently, and, of course, a very tradition-rich start, of course, both on the boys and girls side in Southern Illinois for DuQuoin.
Oh, it is. And, you know, this is one of the few institutions that hosts not only a girls' tournament but a boys' tournament as well to open up the season. And when you take a look at what they put together here at DuQuoin, and, of course, welcoming Woodlawn back into the fold a few years ago, it's just been a nice tournament, not only for the Lady Cardinals to be in, but a great start for all the other teams in this tournament as well. A nice, consistent lineup over the past few years, of course, with the Lady Indians, of course, Steelville, Murphysboro here tonight, Johnson City, and Alvarado, and it's just going to be a great start for all these 6 teams. You know that one of the 5 is to be well tested come championship night.
And that'll be in about a week, as games will be on tonight, Thursday, and Friday. They'll take the weekend off and play next Monday and next Tuesday. We need to take our final break on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. We'll come back with the starting lineup sponsored by the Batters Box. Baseball and softball lessons starts March 3rd at the Batters Box in Woodlawn. Lessons are $12 an hour for 6 to 14-year-olds. The equipment is provided, including full-length batting cage with pitching machine. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437 for additional information. The Batters Box sponsors tonight's starting lineup. We get a break. We'll come back with that starting lineup. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
The Batters Box, located at 1614 North Main in Woodlawn, just east of Newell Furniture, has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The Batters Box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the Batters Box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party at the Batters Box. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois.
Dress your home for the holidays at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Baladine collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Newell's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
Danny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside. It's time for the starting line. It's sponsored by the Batter's Box, located in Woodlawn. Perfect for your child's birthday party, just $50 for 2 hours. 17-foot high ceilings are perfect for inflatables as well. Also great for baby showers, garage sales, or holiday parties. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437 for availability. And I'll turn it over to Mr. Chris Hugo for the starting lineup for this contest.
Well, first we're going to go ahead and meet the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the Murphysboro Lady Red Devils, coached by John Marston. They'll have 3 guard, 2 forwards tonight. The backcourt will have number 11, Bria Saganovich, number 22, Michaela Brazel, and number 23, Jasmine Frazier. While the forwards tonight will be number 20, Rebecca Shields, and number 42, Amy Raphael. Now for Matt Patterson's Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, they will be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. They'll have 3 in the backcourt. Number 15, the sophomore Kirsty Harlow, a senior, number 22, Allison England, a freshman, believe it or not, number 30, Kara Luking, while your forwards in the front court will be a junior, number 25, Carly Etheridge, and another junior, and number 32, Michaela Ballard. And those are your starters tonight for Matt Patterson's Woodlawn Lady Cardinals.
No starting lineup brought to you by the Batter's Box. Woodlawn now is a great space for ball practice or parties. The Batter's Box is equipped with half a basketball court, full-length batting cage with pitching machine and climate control for year-round use. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve it today. As you mentioned, Woodlawn with a new coach, Matt Patterson, looks like new unis to start the year as well, from what I can recall from last year.
I did notice that. Of course, their team picture, which was on Facebook, of course, they were in the home whites and those, but these look like brand new Under Armour specs.
Under Armour is the call. Of course, some shoe issues for the Lady Cardinals. They got those taken care of, but they have been introduced to the crowd. Both teams in their respective huddles getting their last-minute instructions.
Oh, my. That shoe-sock combination is going to freak me out.
Oh, yeah, there's some shoe-sock combinations.
The vertical stripe down the back of the shoe going into the heel.
Woodlawn, and their different kind of stripe going down the side of the pants and curves back toward the back of the leg. Red jerseys trimmed in white and blue. Murphysboro in their crimson. White jerseys trimmed in crimson and gold. As John Marston is the head coach of Murphysboro's assistant, Jim Hammers. Eric Saunders from, I guess you could say, DuQuoin Pinckneyville or Duville or Pinckneyville, and then Derek Beninati from Pinckneyville and Mike McGrath from Heron on the ballgame tonight as the Lady Devils have the basketball. Brazel throws it left corner to Saganovich. Man-to-man, actually zone tendencies now for Woodlawn as they go into the right side. On the left wing with it is Saganovich. Inside left elbow shot from 15, rattles off the iron. Rebounded, though, over the top, and that foul will go on Amy Raphael for being over the back. Her first, team's first, and that's how this one gets underway.
Oh, that was a good look and a good move by Saganovich. Come off the wing, one dribble, and then sidestep for the shot. Just came off the back of the iron and ends up as a foul for Murphy. Now Lady Cardinals have a good chance to get something going here with 7:37.
First offensive possession of the year for the Lady Cardinals. Luking will bring it across the timeline. That's Kiara Luking, the freshman. Her sister Cassandra graduated and went to Southeastern Illinois College, and right away Woodlawn turns it over. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Member FDIC. Murphysboro with their possession. Saganovich, the point guard, goes right wing to Frazier. Frazier back out front. Now they go inside. Back, that is Raphael to Frazier in the corner. Skipped across, left corner, Saganovich travel with the basketball, and a little bit of what you can do worse, we can do worse better in this case.
Tried to go head fake and ball fake. I mean, do it simultaneously as she just did there. It doesn't usually end well. In that case, it's run over for the Red Devils. And then now a good opportunity for Lady Cardinals to get something going.
Coming the other way against the 2-1-2. England with it on the right wing. Double team there. Picks up her dribble. Double team left corner, farther away in the right corner, I should say, to Etheridge. She'll dribble back out to Luking top of the key. Luking goes right wing to England, precariously near the sideline. Twinkle toes around that to the corner, picks it up, double team, tries to shove off, tips out of bounds right in front of us. Scoreboard updates tonight, sponsored by Scott Owens. Talk to your neighbors and talk to Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service and discounts. State Farm Insurance with Scott Owens. Luking with it in the right corner to England. Woodlawn's been on this side most of this possession. England to Etheridge. There's not much real estate left. Etheridge goes Ballard now to Harlow. Harlow drives to the left block. backs off, gets it on the left wing to Luking, out of bounds off Murphysboro. Lots of nothing going on right now in the hectic pace.
Well, it is, and a good job by Murphy thus far to kind of swarm in here on the near corner in front of us. Woodlawn just unable to get out to the sideline here, trying to stretch the real estate when there's no more running room, and it's almost forced a few turnovers.
Etheridge gets the inbound top of the key to Luking, down in the corner to England. England travel with the basketball and will go the other way. Rowley Excavating. Call Luke Rowley with Rowley's Excavating Concrete Finishing for your sidewalks or driveways. They specialize in commercial and residential concrete work. For the business and homeowner, call Luke at 237-0552 for a quote today. Murphysboro with the basketball. Up to the left wing, left elbow. Shot from there comes from Raphael. It's no good. Rebounded by Murphysboro. They're on the baseline. That is Shields. Back out front top of Saganovic. She traveled the basketball trying to make a move. And timeout by Matt Patterson, a 30-second timeout. And a lot of nothing going on. I guess the heebie-jeebies, first-team nerves for both teams.
And I was noticing on Saganovic, she'd make a great running back because she has a tendency and the ability to pick up both feet at once and start to move, and has a nice move to the right, but unfortunately has to keep one of those feet down, and as she tries to go to the right side, she's picking up that foot and then not leaving the pivot behind. And so 2 turnovers, or almost turnovers, actually there were turnovers there, here in our first time out, and right now turnovers even at 2 apiece.
Well, with Chris and I think this one, we'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. We can tell you it will not be Johnson City Superintendent Terry Milt who's here today, but our Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game, flyweight hours and other emergency rooms, Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges. You'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Of course, Murphysboro High School Athletic Director Lynn Navarra is in attendance. See him down there in the far north end of the bleachers. Good friends of ours. Harlow in the corner, goes into Ballard, inside skip pass right corner now to England. England goes to the shot, blocked, but a foul, and England will go line and shoot too. And Chris, we might actually get some points here in this one with the triple nickel left here in the first quarter.
That's been offense optional thus far, as you mentioned, with 5:55 left. And now a chance for Allison England to go to the line and see if she can get some points on the board here for the Lady Cardinals. As number 21, Hines, picks up her first foul.
Hines picked up the first, team's second. And we'll move around as England will miss the first and get the second. We'll tell you can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. A lot of people have already liked us already tonight, and we haven't even got into the first quarter fully completed. England makes 1 out of 2 quickly. Murphy the other way. Frazier goes baseline. Right block shot short off the front of the iron. Ball rebounded by Ballard on the post, and she gives it to Luking. Woodlawn will bring it the other way. They will be more of a half-court team this year, according to Coach Patterson. Talking to him in recent days, in fact, hours and minutes. England on the right wing, double team to Etheridge in the right corner, pass tip deflected, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Woodlawn Cardinals. 5:30 left to go in the first quarter. It's 1-0 Woodlawn in the second of 3 games here tonight from the opening night of the Lady Indians Tipoff Classic in Du Quoin. England with it on the right wing, ball tip stolen away. Brazel has it for the Red Devils to Frazier, left-hand layup, good and a foul. Nice finish by Jasmine Frazier for Murphysboro, with contact from Woodlawn.
Well, the ball was to the right. Frazier's coming up to the back door to try to maybe find a backdoor lob. That's not quite what happened, but able to get a nice running layup on that. Get the foul and a chance to make this a 2-point game. She get the N1.
Frazier will go to the line, as you said, to try to tie it up. Actually, put them up 2 points as Murphy has the lead 2-1 with 5:19 left to go in the first. Complete shot, good. Frazier knocks it down. It's 3-1 Murphy here in the first quarter. Another friend across the way, but Du Quoin baseball coach Tim Kraft working the scorer's table tonight here in the auxiliary gym. We'll explain more about that later. Ballard goes right wing England for a 3 in the lead. Ball to glass, good. Allison England knocks it down. 4-3, Lady Cardinals back up by 1. Murphy quickly the other way. Frazier baseline right side to the shot. No good. Rebound Ballard underneath. Gets it over to Luking. Luking will walk it up. Coach Patterson said tonight he didn't want to get in a running game with anyone right now. Luking goes to England. It's an inside pass for Etheridge. Got away and stolen away by Murphysboro. That is Hines with it. Hines brings it up herself into the front court quickly, top of the key, left wing to Shields. Skip pass right side, 15-foot jumper. Brazel off the iron, no good. Rebounded underneath by Rebecca Shields, and she'll go to line and shoot two. She has the box-out position. That's the second foul to Allison England. Allison England, interestingly enough, if I can recall right, one of two current members of Lady Cardinals that actually played for Matt Patterson's last girls basketball team at Woodlawn Grade School. First free throw up and in by Shields. She'll get one more as we're tied at 4. Tatum Murdoch will check into the ball game. Number 10, England will have to go out with those 2 fouls for Woodlawn with 4:34 left to go in the first, tied at 4. Shields will shoot another. It's good as well. Already Murphy 3 for 3 from the line. That's refreshing to see this early in the season. Don't know what happened here. Substitution. Murphy will change their defense now. The subs have been made. 5-4 Murphy on top with 4:34 to go in the first quarter. Luking, Murdoch, Etheridge, Ballard, and Harlow for the Lady Cardinals. Luking comes across the timeline, goes right side to Harlow. Got away with a little skip step. Harlow picks up her dribble in the corner to Ballard. Mid-range right side to Murdoch baseline. She dribbles right side, picks it up, back to Ballard. Ballard throws in the lane to Etheridge underneath. Harlow off her hands out of bounds. Good idea, just didn't execute it.
Well, they did, and that's something where they've kind of been revealing the hand a few too many times to come into this right side, and in doing that, they haven't been able to get back to the left or find anything at the back door, and that's why almost haunted them there. In fact, it did haunt them on the turnover as Murphy gets another chance to increase his lead.
Jarrett goes left side, inside to the post. Turnaround jumper by Raphael's no good, but Amy Raphael will go to the line and shoot two, and right now, Chris, when Murphy gets the ball in the paint, Woodlawn really has no answer with that lack of height for the Lady Cardinals.
Oh, they don't. And, you know, you take a look at the effort that Ballard's giving down low in the post and doing a great job, but that help just hasn't been there thus far, and they're going to have to find an answer for that as we go along, or it'll be a long night for the Lady Cardinals.
Raphael misses it. Now, the other thing, too, to remember is on the bench already starting guard Allison England has 2 fouls. Luking just picked up her first as freshman Lexi Knox comes into the ballgame for the Lady Cardinals. 4:01 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Luking. Freshman, sophomore, freshman, junior on the floor for the Lady Cardinals right now. A young basketball team. Inside pass cutter. Luking lost the handle, knocks on the left block. Gets it back out front to Murdoch. Murdoch top of the key. Looks around the dribble, gets it to Luking on the left wing. Luking between the circles. Will set up the play against the Murphy man-to-man. Luking to Murdoch on the right wing, deep out behind the volleyball line. Murdoch to Etheridge, top of the key against man-to-man. Murphy started the game in a zone as Etheridge goes left wing, stolen away by Frazier. This would probably be 2 points the other way, and it is. Frazier quick with the basketball, has 5, and it's 7-4. Murphy has there up 3 with basis to turnover.
Pass was stick clean, and down went Frazier to the other end and got the easy deuce to make it a 3-point lead.
Luking goes right side to Murdoch, holds, guarded, man-to-man, the Knox in the right baseline. Dribbles up the lane, now gets to Luking free throw line overhead. She recovers it near the timeline. Luking with it on the dribble. Frazier giving her fits right now. Luking can't get a clean look at anything. Hands off to Murdoch, who dribbles back between the circles. Goes left wing, left side, tipped out of bounds off of Murphysboro. They'll say Woodlawn basketball. If you need scores or updates or archived games or listen to us at any time, WMIXsports.com is the place to go. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We are already having new followers tonight. Thank you for those, and thank you for those of you that follow already us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Numbers game now, Chris. Murphy going deeper down their bench already.
Oh, they are. A little bit more advantageous for the Red Devils, a little bit more veteran experience compared to the 6 freshmen on the Lady Cardinal bench.
Murdoch goes left side, top of the key to Luking. This defense, man-to-man, suffocating. Murdoch had a shot, passed it up, dribbled in. Now we'll dribble back out to the right wing, about 22 feet away. Splits defenders down the lane, pass over to Knox, left side, shot short. Ball hits the floor, Frazier on the rebound. Frazier gets it to Brazel. She'll come up the left side of the floor on the dribble. She's going to the hole, left-hand layup, good. One thing about Murphysboro, they're athletic and they're very quick, is they have a 9-4 lead now. Took that and went the other way very quickly. Luking with it between the circles. As soon as Murphy went man-to-man, Woodlawn was a little lost. Ryan now trying to handle the pressure. Murdoch looking for a ball screen. Gets to Luking on the right baseline. 10-footer up, rattles around the iron. Short, tipped out of bounds, off of Murphysboro. It'll stay Woodlawn basketball.
That breakaway layup by Brazel actually broke a tie, and by that what I mean is the Red Devils had 7 points compared to 7 turnovers for Lady Cardinals.
Tip out front, Murdoch on the right wing, out of bounds, underneath from Knox to Harlow. Harlow back to Knox on that right wing, Knox to the elbow. Now gets to Harlow on the right wing, Murdoch. Murdoch has it, Luking holds above her head. Luking at the elbow to the block, shot blocked by Frazier, rebounded by Murphysboro. Red Devils coming the other way. Up the right side comes Brazel with the headband to Frazier, right baseline. She goes around Harlow, cuts her off, and they have called an offensive foul on Frazier using the offhand. Her first team's third. 1:38 to go in the first, 9-4. Murphysboro up by 5. You're tired of big corporate banking? You have a choice in Jefferson County Community First Banks at home in Dixon and Mount Vernon and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Murdoch across the timeline to England, who's back in with her 2 fouls. Ball screen from Etheridge to the right wing, right baseline. 10-footer shot long. Rebound goes to Shields. Shields gets it to Saganovich. He'll bring it across the timeline. Goes in the right corner. Frazier shot from 15 up. No good. Rattles out. Hits the floor. Murdoch gets the rebound for Woodlawn. 1:12 to go in the first. Woodlawn by 5. Trails by 5. 9-4. Murdoch across the timeline. Woodlawn on the floor right now with 4 guards and a forward. England to the free throw line. Shot blocked. The rebound goes to Murphysboro. Vaughn has it. Gets it to Saganovich. He'll bring it across the timeline. Frazier right side. Baseline. She goes to the rim up. Missed the layup. Gets her own rebound back. Brings it down in traffic. Jump ball. And it'll go to the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. Well, one thing about Murphysboro, it took a couple minutes to kind of get in the flow of the game, and boy, man-to-man defense came, and they went off and ran with it.
Oh, and you can tell it's evidenced by the fact the Lady Cardinals, who are only one of forever for the field right now, don't have an offensive rebound. And so Murphy's done a great job of sealing that off and boxing out, getting the rebounds, and then converting those into points with a 5-point lead.
Murdoch to dribble the ball on the baseline. But, of course, Woodlawn's kind of attacking this right side of the floor as we sit here in a corner, and they're running out of real estate every time because most of their plays have been ran to this right side.
Well, Murphy's done a great job in man of keying up on that right side and not letting them get back left, and that's part of why the Lady Cardinals have 8 turnovers.
34.7 seconds to go in the first. We'll see if Murphy, up by 5, elects to hold for the final shot of the quarter. They will not, as shooting it from the free throw line is Shields, rebounded by Murdoch. She's coming in the ball game. She's found the rebounds everywhere for the red and white from Woodlawn. Murdoch goes right side, count on now, breaks to England between the circle. England has to give to Murdoch back on the right side. Murdoch will throw to Knox at the elbow. Knox has her back to the basket and has to go retrieve it near the scores table with 8 seconds. Knox with it out, double team, gets it to Murdoch. With 5 between the circles with 4. They don't know how much time they have left. With 3, with 2, Murdoch will have to shoot a 3 at the horn. Good! Tatum Murdoch ends the quarter for Woodlawn with a 3, and at the end of 1, it's Woodlawn 9. Murphysboro 9, Woodlawn 7. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
Mount Vernon is home to many wonderful people and things, and that includes quality cardiac care from Dr. Ruzaik Ibrahim. A skilled cardiologist, Dr. Ibrahim's training and scientific accomplishments have earned his designation as a Fellow of the American College of Cardiology. His services range from preventative care to the treatment of advanced heart conditions. For an appointment with Dr. Ibrahim at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 241-9071 or visit in person at 4113 South Water Tower, Mount Vernon.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
1 quarter in the books here at Quoin. It is Murphysboro 9, Woodlawn 7. Murphysboro starts the second quarter with a basketball in the right corner. With it is Vaughn. Vaughn dribbles out, so now back to the right corner where she was to Raymond. Raymond holds, skip pass on the right wing. That's to Saganovich, left side. On the left wing is Raymond. Now top of the key to Vaughn. Over on the right side, Saganovich did not get away with the travel. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Banks at home at Dixon and Mount Vernon and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Scoreboard update coming up. The next dead ball. 1 score here from the ninth. The weekend report as Murdoch comes across the timeline. Man-to-man for Murphysboro. Ball tip pass. Looking has it near the timeline, left side of the floor. She comes to the left, picks up her dribble, throws it to a Red Devil, and that is Shields with the steal. Gets it up right side. Here comes Murphysboro, dead sprint, nowhere to go. Brazel has a good hustling play by Lexi Knox.
Well, it was, and got back on defense and got back and almost forced the turnover. But right now for the Lady Cardinals, you just see a lot of youth out there on the floor, and Allison England had to sit a lot of the first quarter with 2 fouls. And the lone senior without that experience out there, you're seeing a very young team, but a team that has a lot of opportunity to improve over the next 3 quarters.
Raymond with a shot inside. Ball rattles in and out. Lexi Knox gets the rebound. A lot of the guards for Woodlawn with the majority of the rebounds for the Lady Cardinals as Luking will bring it up. Luking, Murdoch, England, Ballard, and Knox for Lady Cardinals as Murdoch has it on the right wing. Takes the ball screen from Knox to the right corner. Will come back out to Luking, the right wing. She dribbles back to where Murdoch was. Now picks up her dribble. Luking with it to Ballard at the right elbow. Ballard has a tip. Shoots up a 15-footer glass. Too strong. Rebound to Luking. Shot back up off the glass. Rolls off the iron. Rebound to Murphysboro. Brazel will run up the right side into the front court for the Red Devils. Guarded by Luking. Brazel will go between the circles to Raymond. Over on the left wing, Saganovich for a 15-footer glass. No good. Rebound Murdoch again. And she's racking up the rebounds coming off the bench.
Lady Cardinals have 9 rebounds tonight, but that offensive board a moment ago was their first of the night. Murdoch with it between the circles, stepped on the end line. Score from the night, first game here, DuQuoin beats Steelville 56-24. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Give him a call, 242-3770. 6:15 to go here in the first half. Woodlawn trails Murphysboro 9-7 as the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals had that end of the first quarter 3 that went in by Murdoch to get him back to within 2 as Hines goes down the lane for Murphysboro. Ball tips out of bounds with no one touching it but Murphy, and it'll be Woodlawn basketball. Hines had the right idea there. Has a nice, crafty left-hander. If you can kind of refine that shot a little bit, it's going to pose some trouble for many teams along the way, maybe even in the conference play.
Murdoch goes to the right side. Goes back left wing pass to England. She'll hold on the triple threat now on the dribble right side. Ball tipped, stolen away by Frazier. Frazier with the cutback, stolen back by England. And that was a double dribble. England got away with it, but England goes to the rim. No charge, no foul, no call, no nothing. Frazier on the rebound as there was no made shot. Frazier bounced pass in the lane. The Hines goes up for a layup. No good. Tipped around, tipped out of bounds. Let's see who it'll be to Murphysboro basketball. Wow. Chris and I will pick Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's over. Crossroads Community Hospital, wide hours and other emergency rooms. Their emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. 5:30 left in the first half. Here, Murphy leads Woodlawn by 2. Lob pass inside Frazier, stolen away by Lexi Knox. Knox to Murdoch as the Lady Cardinals come the other way with 5:20 to go in the first half. Much to do about nothing right now. Lots of action, no scoring. Luking between the circles. Goes left wing to Murdoch as Woodlawn changed their offense a little bit. Ballard at the top of the key. Ballard takes a couple of dribbles, spins around, gets it to Murdoch. To Luking between the circles to Murdoch on the left wing. Murdoch will dribble in between the legs. Not much going on as Murdoch comes back over to the right side. Murdoch with it on the wing, throws in the right corner to Knox, double team by the tall timber. Knox tries to go baseline, can't do it. Now splits the double team. Top of the key, Murdoch thought about the 3 lob pass inside, stolen away. Shields steps in front of Luking. Shields to Saganovich to Frazier. Left-hand layup, Frazier. No good. Tipped out of bounds over the back. Will be called, or I should say breaking the law of verticality, will be Bria Saganovich. And that'll be her first team's 4th. Woodlawn right now, you got to be impressed. Bunch of freshmen, bunch of guards competing not only in the game but also on the backboard as well.
Oh, they have, and they did a great job there of possibly noticing the one lone flaw, perhaps, of Jasmine Frazier by forcing her to go left, where she looked very uncomfortable going up with a strong right hand from the left side. Might be something you try to exploit the rest of the night.
Inside, Knox, layup good. Lexi Knox with her first basket as a varsity basketball player in the high school level. Ties it up at 9 in the first points of the quarter with 4:20 to go in the first half. Left wing, left baseline now goes Vaughn. Kicked that out of bounds off her foot, and they'll go to Woodlawn.
5 turnovers now, of course, for the Lady Devils. And important to note that since Matthew Patterson's different offensive adjustment here, the Lady Cardinals have seen some success and have actually been able to move the ball around this half court very well.
Woodlawn looking for the lead as Luking comes across the timeline against the man-to-man for Murphysboro. Knox ball tipped. Luking has it back. 15-footer glass. No good. Rebound goes to Murphy. That Shields with it. Leaves it for Saganovich. That sounds like a tennis player.
Yes.
Saganovich comes down the lane on the dribble. Kicks it out left box. Frazier. Shot 10. Good. Murphy back in the lead by 2, 11-9.
Saganovich, either a soccer player or a Dolphins kicker.
I played at St. Louis last night. 3:44 to go in the first half. Murphy by 2 as Luking brings it across the timeline. The freshman throws left wing to freshman Tatum Murdoch. Murdoch holds with it. Now back at top of the key to England. England has it between the circles. Comes off a screen by Luking. England couldn't get a shot off. Ball tipped. Now it gets away near the timeline. Murdoch chases it down over and back. Turnover 2. Woodlawn. Ball goes back to Murphysboro.
It's a lot of hustle you're seeing out of your younger kids so far. And, I mean, you see a lot of of potential prospects coming up over the course of tonight and into the rest of the season. I think even though the turnovers, if you can start to limit them, you're going to likely see out of these Lady Cardinals.
Top of the key with it is Jarrett for Murphy. 3 on the way. No good. I can't believe it. Jarrett for Murphy missed a three-pointer. With the basketball, Saganovich has the rebound stolen away from Woodlawn. Frazier has it, throws it left wing to Shields. Now ball tipped, stolen away by Murdoch for Woodlawn. Murdoch comes the other way for the Lady Cardinals. Left right side, no good, too strong. Rebound goes to Shields. She gets it off to Saganovich. Across the timeline she comes, throws left baseline Frazier, hiding out, layup good. Frazier is one of those, she plays defense, she runs and sprints hard back offensively, and she can also do a lot of things. Boy, she's been impressive in the first half.
She has 9 of the 13 points for the Lady Devils. Impressive. Not the only Lady Devils we'll have in the showcase this week.
No, we'll be in Sparta for the SVW Lady Devils on Friday night. Luking shot, free throw line, short, no foul, no nothing. Out of bounds. The Saturday sports shows every Saturday morning from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on AM 940 WMIX, as well as online at WMIXsports.com. How did Chris and I get here? We're here, driven by the Ford Square and King Street Chrysler. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. That's us. We drive everywhere. As Murphy will sub in and out with 2:33 to go. With a bunch of freshmen, Woodlawn down 4 right now. Got to feel pretty good with a little bit of basketball left. As I say that, turnaround jumper in the lane from Amy Raphael gives Murphysboro their biggest lead at 6, 15-9.
A little bit of a renaissance of the post there for Raphael and the Lady Devils.
My gosh, Mutant, tell you what. Here comes a 3 from Murdoch. Hot, no good. Rebound goes to Murphysboro. Murphy starting to own the defensive glass on their end. Here comes Saganovich on the left wing. Gets it in the corner to Brazel. Brazel back to Saganovich, top of the key to Raphael. Leads it for Saganovich on the dribble handoff to Frazier baseline. Lob pass inside right block Raphael. Shot rolls over the iron. Rebound Catherine Coleman, who's checked in, gets it to Luking. Woodlawn down 6. It's their kind of game right now. Half court, low scoring. Luking falls down between the circle. Stolen away. That's a travel. Yep. Luking goes down with the basketball, as did Brazel for Murphy. Murphy went to the floor. Brazel tried to get up. You can't do that if you're already down on the ground. Turnover for turnover. Luking comes in for Murdoch. Boy, what a first half by Tatum Murdoch. She has had one heck of a first half, doing a lot of rebounding. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest. And there is the first call of the hand-checking foul that we're going to see a lot this year, as that was a touch foul by Brazel, but she was whistled for it for Murphy.
That'll run some offenses.
Yep. And that's going to be a lot of calling, the consistency of the hand check. You're not going to be allowed to hand grab and push around. You're not going to be allowed to do all that this year. So we'll see already. Tightly called, but not a slow game so far. Luking goes right baseline around a couple of screens. Shot long off the iron, tipped out of bounds by Murphy. It'll stay with the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. Of course, every scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex, so Scott Owens makes it simple. Give him a call at 242-3770. Inbound from under the basket goes to Etheridge on the left wing. She dribbles around, goes right side to Knox, pass to the knee. Looking from the elbow, 15-footer, rolls off the iron. Rebound, Harlow underneath, puts the shot back up, and she's fouled. And I'm very impressed with the fact that Woodlawn, playing mostly guards, has the ability to get in there and has them rebounded with a taller Murphysboro team in his first half.
Oh, they're certainly not scared, and they're certainly not fearing the aggressive end by any stretch of the imagination, and just a good job there by Harlow. Get the rebound, put it back up, and get a chance to get some free throws here. She misses the first, but if she can get a free throw here, it'd be the first second chance points for Woodlawn of any kind.
Harlow missed that free throw. Free throw shooting not been kind to Woodlawn so far. 1 for 3.
Either team.
Well, yeah. That one rattles off the iron. So like to say in the cup, scorched the top, left it and went. Saganovich across the timeline for Murphysboro. Goes right side. That's the Brazel. Inside pass picked off by Lexi Knox. Knox and Luking, 2 freshmen playing early, playing very well. Matt Patterson will call timeout with 1:09 left to go here in the first half. It's Woodlawn down 15-9. Of course, we'll pick Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Wide wait hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges will be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. 1:09 left to go in the first half. Woodlawn down 6, 15-9, but you have to feel pretty good if you're Matt Patterson and company, in the fact that Woodlawn only down 6. With the shooting, they've not been able to make shots, a lot of shots, but battling here with a younger team.
Well, battling indeed. And you have to take a look at what the Lady Cardinals have been able to do. Some shortcomings tonight, at least with turnovers concerned for Matt Patterson's team, but really when you take a look at what they put together so far and try and overcome some things here. You've got a couple of big threes to keep you in the ball game, and you're down only 6 at this point with a minute left to go in the half. And I think it's a likely react coming out of the timeout.
Timeout runs. There's a full timeout by Matt Patterson. Of course, we're on Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We have lots of followers that have joined us tonight. We appreciate them and all our followers. Also, you can like us on Facebook as well, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Stay tuned for the Rindley College halftime show. We'll have scores and stats, scoring and stats from this one, sponsored by Rindley College. We'll also try to get some scores from around Southern Illinois as well. All kinds of girls basketball going on this week. Looking across the timeline between the circles on the dribble. Goes left wing, that is to Harlow. Harlow with it, takes the dribble, goes left baseline, left dribble, picks it up. Coleman inside, shot blocked and a foul. Catherine Coleman will go to the line and shoot two. Definitely a drawn-up play out of the huddle by the Lady Cardinals as that foul's on Shields. Her first, and that is the 7th on Murphysboro, as the Red Devils will be allowing Woodlawn to shoot free throws the rest of the first half if they keep fouling. First of 2 from Catherine Coleman. First one short, no good. She'll get another. Of course, Community First Bank tells you make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one. Member FDIC. 1 out of 2 for Catherine Coleman, and it's 15-10. Lady Cardinals trailing by 5. On the left wing, inside left block is Raphael. Turnaround jumper, no good. Battle for it, gets her own rebound. We got a jump ball, and that'll go back to the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. So again, Woodlawn battling underneath, down 5 with 42.9 seconds left to go in the first half. Luking will walk it up, now jog it up into the front court for the Lady Cardinals. She'll come over to the right side, picks it up, now goes right corner to Knox. Knox to the wing on the dribble. 2 couple dribbles to Luking at the free throw lane. Luking will throw up a 15-footer. No good, rams in and out and goes out left side to Hines on the rebound. She'll get it to Saganovic across the timeline with 20 seconds. Saganovic down the lane, throws up a shot, and she's fouled. And Bria Saganovic will go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is on Lexi Knox. That'll be her first, team's 4th. With all the type fouls that are allegedly going to be called, Chris, not many called here in this first half, only 11.
Wow, and really you take a look, and the Lady Cardinals defensively have done a good job of keeping things in check. And when you go in the locker room here in about 18 seconds of basketball, I think you have to be happy with where you're at under the circumstances.
Have to be very happy down 6. Playing a school that's 2A size from the river to river. Second free throw good by Saganovic. Hits them both. Murphy been able to make some hay at the free throw line. 16 seconds left to go in the first half. Woodlawn down 7, looking at top of the key. Down the lane, loses the basketball. Murphy on a breakaway the other way. There goes Brazel with it up for an uncontested layup. She scores, and Murphy here in the last minute or so has pulled away as we reach halftime here at Quoin. It's Murphysboro 19, Woodlawn 10 from the Lady Indians Tipoff Classic of 2013. We'll take a break and come back with the halftime show sponsored by Rindley College. You're listening to the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Dress your home for the holidays at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, flex-steel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Baladine collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Newell's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Jeep dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The all-new, redesigned 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee is a sight to behold. Unrivaled, the all-new Grand Cherokee sets extraordinary new standards for performance, luxury, and attention to detail. From its daytime running headlamps to its power-heated folding mirrors with puddle lamps, ruggedly good-looking and muscular exterior profile, the 2014 Grand Cherokee is engineered with a style and elegance that's backed by the confidence of its all-weather capability and Jeep brand strength. Imagine how great that would look sitting in your driveway. The 2014 Grand Cherokee is truly the best of what Jeep is made of. Come see one of our associates at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or see our selection online at kingcitychrysler.com.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Rend Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Rend Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Rend Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Rend Lake College can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Halftime here at the Tipoff Classic in Du Quoin. It's the Murphysboro 19, Woodlawn 10. Denny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. We'll take a break and we'll come back with the first half scoring and stats here on the Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
Back out to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and WMIXSports.com.
Halftime at Du Quoin. Woodlawn trails Murphysboro 19-10. Here on the Rend Lake College Halftime Show. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree certificate programs for thousands less. See which is right for you with full descriptions at rlc.edu. Apply online while you're there. Denny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. As we get ready, I'll turn it over to Chris and give you the scoring and stats from this first half. First, we'll take a look at the team shooting from the inside. Lady Cardinals had just one field goal. That was in the second quarter. They're 1 of 18 for the half for 5.6%. They're 2 of 3 outside for 66.7%, making them 3 of 20 from the floor for just 15% tonight. For the Lady Devils, however, they are 7 of 24 inside for 29.2%, just 0 of 1 outside. They're 7 of 25 from the floor for 28%. Free throw shooting favored Murphy as well, as they are 5 of 7 for 71.4%. Meanwhile, 2 of 6 for the Lady Cards at 33.3%. Rebounding-wise, of course, you take a look at it tonight, and it does favor Murphysboro slightly, 14-12. Lady Cardinals had 10 defensive boards compared to just 2 offensive, while the Lady Devils had 3 offensive rebounds compared to 11 defensive boards. Turnover disadvantage, however, belongs with the Lady Cardinals 17-7. As you take a look at individual scores, neither team had a soul in double digits in that first half. However, Jasmine Frazier for Murphy led the way with 9. 4 points for Michaela Brazel, 2 points apiece for Amy Raphael, Priya Siganovic, and Rebecca Shields for 19 points, while the Lady Cardinals have a 3 from Tatum Murdoch, not to be overshadowed by Allison England's team-high 4. 2 from Lexi Knox, and a free throw from Catherine Coleman gives us our halftime score
of the Murphysboro Red Devils, 19, the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, 10.
Well, considering Woodlawn's height disadvantage, youth disadvantage, shooting woes in this first half, trying to get shots off against this very stifling man-to-man Murphysboro defense, to be only down 9 here, I think, it's not a good situation, obviously, to be behind at any time. But if you're Woodlawn, you could be behind by a lot more than what you are now, 9 points.
Sure, and I think you gave up a lot by allowing a 10-3 run in that second quarter and only getting to 3 points. And a lot of that was just opportunities created off of the defensive rebounds. If you're the Lady Cardinals, when you know you haven't been able to box down and get any offensive boards, you can't just keep chucking shots. You're going to have to be a little bit more careful with your shot selection and see what you can do and maybe try to create anything you can underneath. But we saw time and time again in that first quarter them go right, and what happened there is getting pinned along the sideline and ending up turning the ball over, and that's what leads to 17 turnovers there in the first half of basketball. But if you can kind of come out and do some of the things you did in the latter portions of that second quarter and maybe stifle these Lady Devils, I think you have a shot to maybe come back and get it closer, and if you can keep on going and have enough time, even get a lead in this ball game. But with 3 minutes left in the half, you kind of wonder what Matt Patterson's saying to his Lady Cardinals in the locker room, and I think it has to be. You need to be a little bit better, a little bit more cautious with where you decide to take your shot, because right now you can't get that offensive rebound, and all you're doing is allowing those defensive rebounds to turn into points for the Lady Devils, especially Jasmine Frazier, who can beat everybody back down the floor.
Halftime here at DuQuoin. Murphysboro leads Woodlawn 19-10. You've been listening to the Rend Lake College Halftime Show. When we come back, start of the second half here on the Showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Your future is calling. With a GED test and some help from Rend Lake College, you can answer the call. The current test expires at the end of 2013, and your scores will expire too if you don't finish and pass the test by then. Don't feel prepared? Don't worry, we can help. Visit finishtheged.com to learn more. Don't miss the chance to turn one small step into your next big opportunity, like college, a better job, and the respect you deserve. Finish your GED by the end of 2013. Questions? Call Rend Lake College's Adult Education and Literacy Department today at 437-5321.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, MoneyPass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 522 Main Street in Mount Vernon, Illinois today for details on how to get your free checking account. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
The health of your kidneys has a big impact on your overall health, affecting everything from your blood pressure to your bones. And if you ever have a kidney problem, Dr. Kangura is here to help. Dr. Kangura trained at the Mayo Clinic and specializes in conditions ranging from kidney stones and uncontrolled high blood pressure to chronic kidney disease. Dr. Kangura sees patients at Crossroads Specialty Clinic. For an appointment, call 618-241-9071.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the Showcase on WMIX.
Second half action getting ready to go here at DuQuoin. Murphysboro leads Woodlawn 19-10. The Red Devils have the basketball. Woodlawn will go zone to start the second half defensively. With it in the corner, Brazel. Deep left corner now is Shields. Back out top, Keita Frazier, Stakanovic. Inside they go to Raphael. Shot glass no good, and a foul on Ballard. And that's how this second half begins for the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. Here's some finals from around Southern Illinois. Carterville beat Vienna 59-47. DuQuoin beat Steelville 56-24. Greenville over Lebanon 57-30. And at the half, Mount Carmel leads Washington, Indiana 35-32. The first free throw is good. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service and discounts. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Raphael went Newton Ninja on us and hit both. 21-10. Murphy by 11, their biggest lead of the game here with Danny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. Woodlawn's first possession in the second half. Murphy will trap out of the zone. England top of the key to Etheridge, and that's a push foul from behind on Shields, her first, team's first. Rowley's Excavating, Cement Finishing can provide land clearing, grading, and other excavating services such as creating that dream pond behind your home. Give Luke a call today for list of prices and services at 237-0552. Harlow top of the key to Ballard on the inbound to England in the corner. Tried a shot. Frazier stopped that. England on the dribble. Got away with a double dribble, in fact, as England goes to Harlow deep right wing. Harlow guarded by Saganovich out front to Lukey. She's guarded by Brazos. Murphy's man-to-man since about 2 minutes into this contest has stifled Woodlawn. There's another turnover. Brazos come the other way. Layup one-handed, no good. Rebound, no, on the trail. Goes to Brazos. A quick run here by Murphy. 4-0 run, and it's 23-10. Red Devils on top.
Well, the Red Devils have scored the Lady Cardinals now to a tune of 14-3 over the past 10 minutes of basketball.
And that's a bump foul on Raphael. She's 25 feet away from the basket and bumps a guard. That was not a good play, but you can make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one member FDIC. That's ad-libbing. Inbound, side out of bounds, Lukey from England. Dribbles all the way to the right wing. Lukey picks up her dribble inside Etheridge, now out to the elbow to Harlow. Harlow with it to the right wing, right corner, picks up her dribble to Lukey, 17-footer up, no good, long off the mark. Tipped around, Etheridge on the rebound. What do we got here? I think it's going to be on Murphysboro. It is. It's going to be on Shields. That'll be her third, team's third. Now Woodlawn will trigger underneath their own basket. England inside. Ballard had it, lost it. Frazier on the steal. She sprints up the right side. She's looking to go to the hole. Pull up 15-footer with the defense. No good. Rebound goes to Lukey. Interesting shot selection there. Definitely not what Coach Marston wants from Murphy. Lukey across the timeline, left side to England. Dribbles in, three-pointer on the way. Shot long off the iron. Rebound goes to Saganovich. He throws it up ahead to Brazil. Brazil corrals it. Bumper behind, but England foul's going to be on the floor. And that'll be the first on, actually the second on Woodlawn in the second half. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven tonight by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we get to the ball game. Also, you can go to WMIXsports.com later on tonight for a complete scoreboard, and also archives and videos and highlights of all kinds of things at WMIXsports.com. Murphy with an interesting inbound play. They had all four players out near the timeline. They run him toward the goal. Frazier has it, lost it, threw it away to Ballard. Interesting play, lots of interesting setup. Ended up in a turnover. Throw that one out. Lukey goes left wing to England across the timeline as England has it against the man-to-man to the free throw line extended. Right wing to Harlow. Baseline right side she goes. Throws up a shot, blocked, and a foul. I think Saganovich is going to get caught with her hands in the cookie jar for her second foul. And that's the fourth already for Murphy as they're struggling a little bit moving the Ototos. And that is kind of how we expected many of the free throw shooting, or I should say the foul calls to go this year, Chris, with the touch fouls going on.
Well, it is. It's going to be a point of emphasis this year, so you might see some teams that, where their offense, that has been a strong point, not be able to get away with that so much this year, or defense, I should say. But, you know, if you're the Lady Cardinals here, you've been given a great opportunity. You've got to make the best of them and make some free throws the rest of the way.
Harlow makes one. First points for Lady Cardinals of the half, 23-11. Murphysboro quickly the other way. Saganovich crosses over at the free throw line. Here comes a 15-footer from Raphael that rattles in and out. Ball to the floor, bodies to the floor. Jump ball coming. The jump ball arrow will belong to the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 WMIX or online at WMIXsports.com from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m., home of the famous and infamous WMIX Sports social media question of the week. Across the timeline is Lukey with a basketball. She'll go up, down the lane she comes. Over in the left baseline, Etheridge shot from 12. Good. Carly Etheridge knocks down her first points of the 2013-2014 season. Lady Cardinals back to within 10 with 5.5 to go in the third. With it is on the right side. On the wing, holding is Brazil. Brazil goes top to Keith Saganovich, long off the iron. Rebound goes to Etheridge. In a crowd, she'll dribble out, spin, gets it to Lukey. Coming the other way are the Lady Cardinals looking to get this deficit down to single digits. Harlow on the right wing. With the top of the key, Lukey. Lukey has it, dribbles between the circles, comes to the left side, Luking goes back towards the middle of the floor. Luking goes on the right wing. Inside pass goes to Ballard. Tipped and stolen away by Saganovich. She comes up the left side, and she's been an ace for the Red Devils tonight at the point guard position. She'll go top of the key, swings it around right side to Brazel. Brazel with it, three-pointer, no good. Tips out to Harlow, to Luking. She picks it up. Luking has it. Luking will bring it up for the Lady Cardinals. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Lady Cardinals down 10, 23-13. Luking between the circles, goes around a screen, gets bumped a little bit to Ballard's elbow, stolen away. Ball tipped, stolen back by Harlow. Saganovich fights for it, has it, and Harlow's going to get called for the touch foul from behind. Her first, team third. Always bank on your hometown team, Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking and high-yield interest, member FDIC. In spite of themselves, Woodlawn is down 10. Battling hard here, just can't get a basket. And right there is the reason that Woodlawn has stayed in the game as well, is Murphysboro taking chances that they don't need to take, throwing a pass from the path line to the box, covered by two people.
Well, and you had all the tempo coming into the half. You had that nice run in the second quarter. Things are really looking favorably for you the rest of the way if you could just contain. And that's the exact opposite of what the Lady Devils have been able to do here in the start of this second half. And Lady Cardinals have a lot of opportunities coming their way, and they're going to have to make the best of them.
Murdoch goes left corner to Ballard. Ballard holds double-teamed, and now picks up dribble inside Etheridge. Left block, loses it out of bounds. Facebook, if you like Facebook, we know you do. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like. We post pictures and different kinds of information on there all the time. Like us at Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. With it on the left wing is the unknown Lady Red Devil, number 15, and she loses it out of bounds, except it was kicked away by Murdoch. And Murdoch right now, to me, Chris, has impressed me coming off the bench with her tenaciousness, not only with the basketball handling it, but defensively and rebounding as well.
Well, tenacity, but a lot of poise. We saw that buzzer beater three at the end of the first quarter, and just a lot of confidence, and that's what you're going to need out of your freshmen and everybody as the season progresses.
Well, I don't know about you, but a lot of new numbers from Murphysboro don't show up in my book either, and that shot's missed after he took the rebound. It is that time of the year as coaches will throw everybody in these first few weeks. You never know who you're going to see and not see.
I don't see what sticks and
what doesn't.
Yep.
Luking with it to Harlow. Harlow to Luking at the elbow. She gets in traffic, throws up a shot, but the pass to Etheridge. Originally supposed to be a shot, but it ended up in Etheridge's hand off the rebound, and Woodlawn back with an 8, 23-15. 3:12 to go in the third. Murphy with a basketball. With it in the corner. Now back at top of the key is Saganovich. On the left wing, Jones with a shot. Off the iron, rattles in and out. Luking with a rebound. Woodlawn with another defensive stop. The Lady Cardinals go the other way, down 8, with under 3 to go in the third. Looking across the timeline goes to Murdoch on the left wing. Murdoch around a ball screen to the left corner, baseline. Her man lost her shot. No good, didn't go. Wide open shot wouldn't drop, and Murphy has the rebound. Saganovich quickly the other way, goes right corner. That's Brazel, travel the basketball. Got both feet in for the catch, but that don't work here.
I would say if this was still the gridiron, that'd be a nearly flawless first down for the Lady Devils. Instead, it turns into a turnover and a great pickup by the baseline official.
If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home, and Dick Sign of Mount Vernon and Woodlawn. Welcome back to personal banking, member FDIC. Looking across the timeline, Lady Cardinals down 8 as she throws to Murdoch, the left side. Tatum with it on the dribble, with his left side down to the left corner. Pick and roll, works again, but she missed the shot. Rebound, Etheridge puts it up and in. Timeout. Somebody, I believe it is Woodlawn on the timeout. As Etheridge gets another pickup basket, Chris, the lead was 10, now it's down to 6. And right now, Carly Etheridge, he has 6 points here in this third quarter, been a big asset here so far.
Oh, major, and 4 second-chance points on this 4-0 Lady Cardinal run. They're back within 6, and with 2:12 to go in this third quarter, you're in a decent position now, and you've been able to find a bit of a rhythm, although, one of her points was, or one of her field goals, of course, was on the end of her pass on a missed shot, but I think you have to take what you can get right now if you're the Lady Cardinals, and right now the getting's good.
The getting is good. In the 3 quarters, Mount Carmel leads Washington, Indiana, 70-40. Also finals, Carterville beat Vienna 59-47. And Greenville beat Lebanon 57-30. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service and discounts like your good neighbors. Scott Owens is there. Here comes Murphysboro. They're here with a 6-point lead. With 2 to go in the third, there goes Saganovich up to Brazel, misses the layup, rebound Knox. Lexi Knox comes the other way as Brazel goes to the floor. on her own awkwardness. With it to Murdoch down the left baseline. She goes, gets into the fourth, and she's fouled. Tatum Murdoch again. Wherever she goes, good things happen tonight for the Lady Cardinals.
Kind of an X factor.
You know?
I hate to put that kind of pressure on a freshman, but that's exactly what she's been tonight.
33 got her first foul. Don't know that name. Neither does the PA guy. Tim Kraft's looking. Rebound and stolen away, I should say, on the inbounds pass. Murphy has it up 6. 23-17 with 1:45 to go in the third. Saganovich around a hard screen by Raphael. If she goes down the lane, it'll be a 2-shot foul. Now, Knox will pick up her second foul. That's the 4th on Woodlawn. And already, college game, if you take a charge, it should never happen this year the way the rules are. And I wonder how officials are going to call it here at the high school level. It's going to be rare that you see a charge in this game at the high school level as well as college.
Well, it is. And you notice the changes. And, watching the college game the other night, I was just mystified when I saw a charge because I didn't think that those, were going to be happening at all this season. But, they're few and far between, but we've seen a couple.
As Jimmy Dyke said the other night, if you get called for an offensive charge, you should sub yourself out immediately, the way the rules are in college. Saganovich knocks down both. 25-17, Lady Cardinals down 8 to Murphysboro with 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Murdoch across the timeline, loses it to England on the left wing. England with it on the dribble, crosses over left side, got away with a double, but gets to the rim and traveled the basketball. Woodlawn turns it over with 1:24 left in the third quarter. We are on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports. We have a lot of new people followed us tonight, and we appreciate those, as well as all of you that follow us. You can do the same. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. With a free shot from 3, no good by Saganovich. Rebound to Etheridge. Etheridge gives it to Tatum Murdoch, who brings it across the timeline, goes right side. Murdoch with a basketball. Splits 2 defenders, now comes back out, loses it, picks it back up. Saganovich with the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 8 on the right wing as Saganovich picks up her third. That's a 16 foul on Murphysboro. 1:02 left to go in the third quarter. Woodlawn trails Murphy 25-17 here in DuQuoin. England between the circles on the dribble, getting yelled at by Brazel. She's yelling ball. You're not supposed to yell that until the player stops dribbling. Now you can yell as England picks up her dribble to Etheridge on that right side. Etheridge thought about the 3, couldn't get a shot off, and Murdoch top of the key. Murdoch shovel pass to England with 43 seconds to go. England has the basketball between the circles. England goes all around the screen between the circles to the right side, now dribbles back to the left. All this done between the circles. Etheridge has it, right corner pass Hartle, tipped and stolen away by Raphael for Murphysboro. She gets it to Saganovich. Devils come to the front court, 25 seconds left. Inside pass to 33, shot no good, rebound Knox. Knox with it for the Cardinals. Gets it to Murdoch across the timeline with 16 seconds. Murdoch between the circles. Murdoch goes to the right side. Gets away with a travel and a missed shot. Rebound England left corner. England back out to the top of the key, and I don't know what this could have happened here. It's going to be a foul Murphy. Bodies were going everywhere, and Jarrett picks up her first, team 7th, and now down 6. Woodlawn with 5.3 seconds left here, and the rest of the game will shoot free throws on fouls by Murphysboro.
Yeah, and you hope that these free throws maybe get Allison England going. She was in foul trouble in the first quarter after scoring 4 early points, and then sat up most of the first quarter, had to sit some with 3 fouls, and now into the ball game. You hope that she starts to pay dividends if she makes the first free throw.
England
bonus.
has 5. 25-18, Woodlawn down 7. This is kind of the rut they've been in this entire second half. England will be at the line for one more. 5.3 seconds left in the third. England's long on the second. That rebound goes to Murphy. Saganovich at the timeline with 2. 3-point line, gets it in the corner. Free ball at the homecoming is no good. 3 quarters in the book here at DuQuoin. Murphysboro 25, Woodlawn 18. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
Dress your home for the holidays at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, flex-steel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Paladine collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Newell's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, one will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
3 quarters in the book, and the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals find themselves down 25-18 to Murphysboro as we begin the fourth quarter. Danny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside as the Lady Devils begin the quarter with a basketball. Left baseline shot off the inbounds from Brazel is no good. Rebound back to Murphy. Saganovich on the right wing. Right corner goes to Shields. Shields has it tipped away by Luking, and it'll be Murphysboro basketball. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking, high-yield interest, member FDIC. Top of the key, free throw line jumper on the step in from Raphael is good. Amy Raphael knocks down a shot. She has 6. It's 27-18. Murphy by 9 with 7.5 to go in the game. Looking across the timeline between the circles on the dribble. Goes back to the right side. Elbow jumper's blocked off the backboard. Frazier with a rebound. Frazier has it. Leaves it for Saganovich. Saganovich will come the other way. Underneath, ball pass stolen away by Knox. Another turnover by Murphysboro. They just cannot stay away from the turnover. Looking to the right wing, right baseline pass England. Shot blocked and a foul. Allison England will go to line and shoot 2. And if Murphy could cut back on some turnovers, they're a team that could be dangerous as this basketball season rolls along.
Well, they're athletic, they're quick, and they're able to, if they can beat the defense back, usually make the best of it. Up 9 right now, the fouls are going to be what haunts them the rest of the way in this one.
And England will be at the line to shoot those 2 shots, 2 free throws. First one no good. This is how you're going to get back in the ball game if you're Woodlawn. Remember, stay tuned. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Why wait hours and other emergency rooms? Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. England misses a second free throw. Murphy quickly the other way. Frazier right baseline, cut off. Back out to the right wing. Saganovich, 17-footer is good. Put on the line. Don't like that shot, but it did go in. It's 29-18. Murdoch up the right side. She's been a handful tonight for Murphy. Played away 17-footer. No good. Rush shot. No good. Saganovich on the rebound. Red Devils running with a basketball. Saganovich to Brazel. Layup over Murdoch. Good. Might be time for a timeout from Matt Patterson, and it is. 31-18. Murphy on top by 13, and Chris Murphy got out and ran, and when they get out and run the basketball, they can pretty well run and do what they want in this one.
Well, they can, and odds are they're going to be quicker than a lot of the teams that they play. And that's the thing, is that when you start cranking shots from anywhere and you're not able to get the offensive rebound, you're not able to get underneath because you don't have anybody back there, it becomes a numbers game, and those numbers right now favoring the Lady Devils because they're getting the defensive rebound, and more often than not, they're converting. They shot poorly in the third quarter, just 11% from inside, but if they find that rhythm again and are able to convert off of their defensive rebounds and turn that defense into offense, and they figure it out the rest of the way, this could be a pretty solid Murphysboro team.
Need scores, highlights, or archives? Go to WMIXSports.com. The scoreboard is posted every night at WMIXSports.com. Also, the Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on AM 940 WMIX and online at WMIXSports.com. We have lots of guests. We have our famous WMIX Sports social media question of the week every week. You never know what we're going to ask. We ask you, we ask our guests. You can also put your answer down on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like while you're there, or tweet it on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. 6:39 to go in the ball game. Woodlawn trails 31-18 after the timeout by Matt Patterson. Looking across the timeline, gets cut off, has to reverse back to the right side to England on the right wing. England guarded by Frazier. To the middle of the floor goes Allison, back off the ball screen to the right side. England with it on the right wing to Knox. Knox with it, dribbles in the corner, now to the baseline. Shot no good, rebound goes to Murphysboro. Saganovich will bring it up for the Red Devils. Saganovich on the right side in the right corner to Brazel, back out to Saganovich. Skip pass left side, elbow jump shot coming. It's no good from Shields, rebound goes to Knox. The guards of the Lady Cardinals can rebound. An athletic outfit have done the job. And the circle, Luking down the lane, shot block that time, and we have a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. 5:56 left to go in the game. Woodlawn trails 31-18. They have the basketball underneath their own basket. England will trigger, go in the corner to Murdoch. Murdoch with it in the corner. Now backs up behind the three-point line. Shot no good. England weak side rebound. Shot blocked. Ball tipped to the floor. Knox has it. Throws it back in. Here comes Luking on a 10-footer. It's no good. Rebound Saganovich. Nothing falling for the Lady Cardinals. Saganovich throws up the other way. That's to Brazel underneath the basket, and she's fouled on the floor. It'll be on Woodlawn. It'll be their 5th foul of the half. Oh, wow. What happened there? Yeah, I was going to say it had to be on Luking. Everybody's running to the other end of the floor, and it's on Woodlawn. Murphy, interesting in-bounds play. I'll set it up here in just a second. Frazier goes inside. The Raphael shot no good. Rebound Etheridge. Murphy will send all 4 players to the timeline, then they come running in towards the goal. Never seen anything like that as that pass tipped out of bounds by Frazier to be Woodlawn basketball. It's an in-bounds play I've never seen.
No, I haven't.
We send 4 guys out to the timeline.
It didn't work out, so it might be why we've never seen it.
Well, it's not worked out at all. Oh, well. Side out of bounds, tipped by Murphy out of bounds. The quicker Red Devils able to get some passes tipped, and Harlow will come in for England.
Well, and it's just a case where some of the Lady Cards just look a little gassed, and passes aren't getting there because they're not coming up to get them, and make some substitutions here, see what you can do at the inbound.
Well, the surround sound defense by Murphy right now causing Woodlawn fits as Luking misses a shot there, and then she reaches in with Knox. We'll see who the foul's on that play. That is going to be on Luking as she picks up her 3rd, and that's the 6th on Woodlawn. So we're shooting free throws the rest of the way out here in this one. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how Mr. Hugo and I arrived here in DuQuoin. Saganovich goes to the right side, now back to the middle of the floor. With it, foul, and that's 4 on Luke. This tournament being played in the auxiliary gym, this gym in its 2nd year of existence with the addition in newly built DuQuoin High School. It used to be an Andrews Gymnasium, which is just north down the hallway from us, and a renovated part of the school. It's been renovated, very nice. Just tweeted a picture a while ago of it. And this gym right here, Chris, a lot of high school teams would love to have a gym just like this for their main gym. Saganovich misses the free throw. Knox on the rebound. Will come the other way quickly for the Lady Cardinals. On the left wing with 5 to go. Woodlawn down 31-18. Luking top of the key to Murdoch. Thought about the shot, now to Luking. There's Saganovich in the middle of a mess. That's jump ball. And that'll go back to Murphysboro on the turnover. A gym with 7 rows of bleachers on the main sides, 3 rows of bleachers on one end zone, 4 rows of bleachers on the other. The newer style bleachers with rows and a pretty nice little seating capacity here for a girls' gym for volleyball and basketball on the girls' side. Saganovich down the lane, bounce pass off to the right side, right block is Shields. She scores. She has 4, and it's 33-18 with 4:44 to go in the game.
That was a good backdoor bounce pass by the Lady Devils. Just found the post player wide open. She's able to get the easy punny and extend the lead to 15.
Woodlawn with a basketball. Murdoch on that right side in the right corner. Murdoch on the right wing comes back to the middle of the floor, corrals that dribble, and that ball is tipped, stolen away by Shields. Saganovich has it up in front court to Brazel. Down the lane she comes, foul on Murdoch, and that'll send Brazel to the line as Murdoch was frazzled by Brazel's ability to get to the rim.
Well, that was a play that started off cleanly from Tatum Murdoch underneath, and it just so happened that instead of following the ball, her eyes started to gravitate towards the player's head, and as that started to happen, she took her eye off the ball and ended up getting a piece of cloth. And as a result, that will send Brazel to the line for the 1-1.
And we'll see if she has any razzle-dazzle. She misses the first. Your community, your choice, your bank.
Right.
Yeah. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. It's okay. It's our first basketball game of the year.
Look at these legs underneath us.
Yeah, well, about 90 more. She stepped over the line, did Brazel. So that shot wasn't going to count anyway. 33-18, Woodlawn trails by 15 with 4:17 to go. In the contest, it's Luking, Knox, Harlow, Murdoch, and Etheridge for the Lady Cardinals. Luking across the timeline, left wing Murdoch, pass tip, Saganovich on the steal. Breaking the other way with Murdoch, tipped back from behind. Good hustle by Tatum Murdoch, and Miss Murdoch has impressed me with her hustle everywhere tonight.
She has. She doesn't give up. She doesn't quit. But the thing you're starting to notice now is depth and lack thereof. And the Lady Cardinals is absolutely gassed right now, whereas Murphy has a few more options off of the bench to come in and spell relief.
Yeah, and your bigger school will have that opportunity as Raphael scores again. It's 35-18. Lady Cardinals down by 17 with 3:55 to go in the game. Lukey across timeline, dribbles it off for a foot jump ball, and it'll stay with the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. Right now, we give you an update of the score. Benton trails Marion at the end to 113-10. Down at the Marion tournament. That tournament down now to 5 teams. Fox set Lady Cardinals inbounds underneath. Harlow to Murdoch in the corner. Let's do it one more time. 3:50 to go in the game. Woodlawn trails 35-18. Remember to stay tuned for the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. We will have scoring and stats. We'll also pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game during that segment. Harlow baseline inbound. Murdoch. Let's try it again one more time. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Harlow again. Bounce past Murdoch in that corner. Back out to Knox on the left wing. Knox has it. Has to go left baseline. Lexi to the rim. Shot no good and a foul. Good move by the freshman to get to the rim. She'll go to the line and shoot two. If Woodlawn can keep some of their good things they got going tonight, when you get into conference play in schools 1A sides, Woodlawn's going to have the ability to maybe get some things done against schools their own size.
Yeah, I mean, lest we forget, this is a Murphysboro team that a town that has always been known for speed. Using athleticism tonight to get back behind the defense and transition, and not quite flawless from the field by any stretch of the imagination, but they've done a great job underneath. And you give a lot of credit to a player like a Jasmine Frazier, who has 9 first-half points, hasn't done much here in the second half. But a player like that can spark the offense and get them going, can pay dividends, and she has tonight.
Lexi Knox hits both free throws. She's got 4 in the game, her first game at the varsity level. Woodlawn gets her first 2 points of the quarter. Frazier to the rim, and good play. Lexi Knox with a clean pick. That time forces a jump ball, and a great job, and it'll be Murphy basketball. I'm telling you what, this is the oddest inbounds play. We're at the 10. I'll tell somebody about this later on. Shot no good, rebound Lexi Knox. She'll bring it up to Murdoch, who'll bring it across the timeline. You have on the floor 2 freshmen, a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman on the floor. On the right wing, Frazier fights with Harlow, and it's out of bounds off Frazier with 3:17 to go in the game. 35-20, Woodlawn trails by 15. Our next broadcast will be Thursday night at Weber Township as Wayne City, the Lady Indians, take on the Lady Trojans at Weber on Thursday night. Hales with it as a pass stolen by Frazier. She stepped on the sideline and traveled with the basketball and double dribbled and eventually turned it over in that case.
Well, there may be quite a few turnovers as one.
Well, I went that fast because Frazier was going that fast.
She's quick.
Time she stopped, she traveled, stepped to the end line, double dribbled by the time the whistle got done blowing.
Well, and of course, for those who may be listening, trying to get a handle on either team, you really can't from this game just due to the 2A speed of Murphy. And, they're still a very speedy team, the Lady Cardinals are, for a 1A basketball team.
You can tell it's the first game of the year for both. Lots of rust, lots of nervousness to work out as Knox will go to the line and shoot the one-on-one and she was fouled. And again, it's hard to tell much in a game like this. It's 35-20. If they were to play again in January, February, which they won't, but it would be interesting to see how these teams evolve. I think that's the coolest thing of the season. You see teams early to see how they evolve as the year goes on. First free throw was missed, as that was the 10th team foul on Murphy, so Lady Cardinals will shoot 2 the rest of the way. Shot up and good by Lexi Knox. She has 3 in the quarter, 5 in the game. There's a freshman. 35-21. Lady Cardinals down 14 with 3 minutes to go in the game. Frazier with it on the right wing. Gets it out to left elbow. That's the number 30. We don't have a name, but she gets it to Saganovich, who goes in and shot blocked out by Lexi Knox. Now, Murphy will trigger the inbound underneath their own basket. This time, they go with the standard box set. Nice to them as one of their players didn't get to the spot for this inbound. Saganovich on the inbound, left wing foot on the line, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound right side goes to Brazel. She shoots and misses out of bounds, and Murdoch couldn't get that rebound.
I think this is also a case where maybe on that missed box set that she just thought they were coming up to the next line, going from the half line to the free throw line. Awkward.
Anyway, Saganovich has an inbounds pass back to the inbounder Brazel, and she's fouled. And she got hammered. And I mean, she got hammered, and that foul's on Woodlawn, their 9th. And number 20, Lexi Knox, gave Brazel a foul she won't forget for a while. 35-21 with 2:43 to go in the game. Welcome to our listeners who are driving around Southern Illinois, going from game to game, place to place, or tuning in. First free throw's no good. Still mesmerized by the inbounds play of Murphy. I don't think there's an inbounds play. I think it's just run towards the basket.
Well, and they're looking. I'm not going to ever forget, I can tell you that.
Well, I think as the free throw's missed, and that'll be a foul on Murphy, as Catherine Coleman had somebody break the law of verticality on her. So we'll walk the other end and shoot free throws. It's one of those where they stick 4 players out on the timeline. They all come running into the basket. I think what the point of it is try to get the defense going. Is that on them or us? Should we go the other way? And by the time the confusion's figured out, Murphy hopes to score.
Well, and it's one of those where they only send 4 because they can't send 5. I mean, it's just an awkward-looking.
If you send 5, that's 2-minute minor, isn't it?
It might be.
You know, I don't think you can have that many people on the ice. Johnston City and Alvarado will follow on this night as Coleman makes the first, and it's 35-22. They'll be the final game of the opening night of the Lady Indians Tipoff Classic. Snuck into Anders Gym while ago to get a look at it. Boy, it looks very nice with some of the more newer renovations on it. Coleman misses the rebound. The free throw. Knox with the rebound. Hales goes right side to Murdoch. Murdoch goes to the right wing on the hard dribble. Now gets around the screen, picks it up, back to Hales on the right wing. Between the circles she comes. Double team, dribbles out of it, goes left side, tipped out of bounds. Shelp tried to save it, but stepped on the in-line, sideline, and it'll go to Murphy with 2:26 to go in the game. Woodlawn trails 35-22. And again, they'll look back and wonder if they had taken care of a few things, if it could have been closer. Frazier with her right baseline. Frazier move, goes right baseline, shot good. Now you want to cut the baseline off for her going to her right. 37-22. Cardinals trail by 15.
Those are her first points of the half, as shocking as that may be.
And they were quick. Nobody saw her go to the baseline because she shot through there and got the layup. Murdoch right wing 3 on the way. Front of the iron, no good. Here comes Frazier. Frazier will go 1-on-5. Pull up 10-footer. Don't get that, but it rattles out. Rebound underneath Staganovich. It rattles up and in. Frazier needs to go to the rim. If you get stopped and blocked, so what? If you get fouled, so what?
That's a good play coming from behind by Staganovich. Come up, get the second chance points off the offensive rebound.
Murdoch launches a 3. It's no good. Rebound go to Murphy. They're going to come back running the other way. Brazel going the other way. You see some frustrated Lady Cardinals on the floor as Brazel scores for her 10th point. And Murphy's going to get their first one of the year, 41-22. And Matt Patterson's going to sub out.
And I know for Brazel, just then it was a wide-open layup coming down the floor, transition, beat everybody back. But a lot of kids, when they're fouled that hard underneath, kind of get a fear of going to the basket, whether guarded or unguarded. Give her a lot of credit for the poise she went up with that shot.
Casey Hales will go to the line to shoot 2. Her first shot attempts of the season. Free throw up and in. Decent free throw shooting from both teams tonight. 41-23. Woodlawn trails by 18. Stay tuned for the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. They're pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body gets your vehicle back on the road faster next time you have a collision. See the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sasser. Second free throw, Hales, no good just as soon as I speak. Rebounded, though, by Michaela Crawford. She gets it over to Hales on the left wing, goes around. Shot blocked. Rebound comes to Murphysboro. Here comes Hines. Down the middle of the floor, left side, picked up the dribble. She stopped with a pivot foot picked up. Turnover back to the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. Murphy will go to 1-0. Woodlawn will drop to 0-1. We'll see the Lady Cardinals, I believe, on December 9th. Is that correct, with Wayne City at Wayne City? Looking forward to making a trip to Wayne City. They have some improvements in their gymnasium as Woodlawn turns it over. Mentioned that Michaela Crawford's in the game. Ashton Palmer in the game as well. Also is Holly Beretta. Looking forward to our trip to Wayne City. Can't wait to get back to the Conrad Allen tournament, too. With it, Murphysboro. Underneath, shot good by the unknown Murphysboro player. Don't hear a name being called.
No, they have no idea either.
Hold on. Heather Cross. There you go. Heather Cross snuck in as Woodlawn has the basketball, and we're under a minute to go. Woodlawn trails 43-23. As Murphy on the turnover, that ball's on the baseline. They tried to let it play out. It'll be Woodlawn basketball. As I'll help the referee out. He kind of looked our way. I was helping. He knows I got it right. 39.7 seconds to go.
Just ask you.
Got to help my friends over here in Perry County.
No.
I got a lot of them, I know. With it between the circles. For Woodlawn is Michaela Crawford. She picks up her dribble near the timeline. That's a bad spot, and that ball's stolen away behind. Bodies everywhere. Ball on the floor. Here comes Murphysboro the other way. Shot, layup, hard off the glass. No good. Rebound goes to Michaela Crawford. She'll come up between the circles with 18 seconds to go. Over on the right side is Shelf. Now go to Palmer. Ball stolen away. Bodies everywhere, and that head hit the floor. Then a foot and a flailing, hitting one in the mouth. And we got people down everywhere. Yikes. One Murphy player holding her head. A Woodlawn player, as they went to the ground, the Murphy player, her shoe came across, foot, and hit The Woodlawn player right square in the mouth.
You can't go in like a bull in the china shop in a game of basketball anymore, and that's exactly what happened there. Left the ground even, and one of those where clearly I just don't think had any idea what she was really doing down there, and then as a result, I didn't see who took the direct hit, and you even said, and I apologize, but you have a Lady Cardinal on the ground, and that's as a result of just careless play.
At halftime, over at the Marion tournament, the Benton Rangerettes lead Marion 30-16. As Benton, under head coach Andy Salone.
I know our listeners at home can't hear the noises coming over right now, but you know, like how in your 80s cars when you had the key ignition and the door was open?
Yes.
That's exactly what that is with our head.
Sounded like my fridge the other night.
It's like an 86 Monte Carlo screaming at me with the front door open, the keys in the ignition.
Yep. And it's screaming hard. After all that mess and tackle and pile up, we have 13 and a half seconds left to go in the game. Amongst noises and other things going on here at DuQuoin, it's Murphysboro 43, Woodlawn 23. At the line will be Lexi Knox. She'll shoot 2, and she makes the first. Lexi has 6 points tonight, 43-24. Woodlawn down 19, makes them both. There is promise, and there is a future in Lady Cardinals basketball, and that's good to see for Woodlawn with 10 seconds to go in this game. 43-25, Woodlawn down by 18. Shot by Murphy will go out of bounds. And with 3.4 seconds to go, this one will end unless Woodlawn wants to take a shot. Murphy is not going to foul. Your final score tonight will be Murphysboro 43, Woodlawn 25. We need to take a break. We'll come back with the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. He can help make sure you have the coverage you need while saving money in the process. Get to a better state. See State Farm agent Scott Owens at 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon and begin a saving full relationship. Or call 242-3770. That's 242-3770.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs, too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
The Batter's Box, located at 1614 North Main in Woodlawn, just east of Newell Furniture, has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The Batter's Box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the Batter's Box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party at the Batter's Box. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Danny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside. A final score tonight from the Tipoff Classic in Quoin. Murphysboro 43, Woodlawn 25. Welcome you in the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you on the road quicker and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Woodlawn drops to 0-1. Murphysboro goes to 1-0 on the regular season and in the Tipoff Classic here in Quoin. We'll step out for a break. By that point, we're going to have all the scoring and all the stats for you. We'll get you the scores from around Southern Illinois as well as you're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
Dress your home for the holidays at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, flex-steel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Balladine collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Newell's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview and Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals.
Pekin Insurance. Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Ren Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Ren Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to renlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Houle, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Post-game show sponsored by Sesser Auto Body. They remind you to drive safe on the way home from the night's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Denny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Hugo as he has all the scoring and stats from this one.
Very unofficial tonight, of course. First game of the season as the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals fall to the Murphy Red Devils, and you take a look in the second half, and just struggling from the field for both teams. The Lady Cardinals were 3 of 18 inside. They were 4 of 36 for the game for just 11%. They were 0 of 3 outside in the second half, 2 of 6 for the game for 33%, 6 of 38 from the floor for 15.9%, just 10 of 22 from the free throw line for 45.5%. For the Lady Devils, they were 16 of 54 inside for the game for 29.6%. 0 of 2 from outside. They were 16 of 56 from the floor unofficially for 28.6%. Free throw shooting for Murphysboro was 4 of 9 in the second half, 9 of 16 for the game for 56.2%. Woodlawn unofficially did out-rebound Murphy 33-28 with 10 offensive boards and 23 defensive, while the Lady Devils had 21 defensive rebounds out of those 28. Turnover disadvantage is where the game kind of a little bit leaps and bounds here, 27-13 turnover disadvantage for Woodlawn. Individual scores now. First for the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, a team-high 7 from Lexi Knox, 6 from Carly Etheridge in the second half, 5 from Allison England, 2 make that 3 from Tatum Murdoch, 2 from Catherine Coleman, and 1 apiece from Casey Hales and Kirsty Harlow to give the Lady Cardinals their 25 points. Now for the Murphysboro Red Devils, they had 2 in double digits. Jasmine Frazier, a team-high, game-high 11. Michaela Brazel had 10 points, 8 points apiece from Bria Staganovich and Amy Raphael, while 2 points came from Heather Cross, a sub into the game, and can't forget about the 4 points from Rebecca Shields. To give us our final score, I believe, of Murphysboro 43, Woodlawn 25.
One more break to go. When we come back, Chris and I will pick the Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
We've all had dreams of being king or queen. Now's your chance. Hi, Roy Schmidt Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Lincoln MKX makes the perfect throne. With all of its splendor and majesty, the 2013 Lincoln MKX continues to be the king of the crossovers. With heated and cooled front seats, panoramic vista roof, and available ambient lighting, you'll wish you would have been driving the MKX sooner. It truly is fit for a king and queen. Drive away in brand new luxury when you trade in any 1995 or newer vehicle and pay only $35,625 plus tax, title, and destination on a 2013 Lincoln MKX. With this amazing deal, our remaining selections won't last. Hurry and see one of our sales associates at Ford Square Mount Vernon or view our selection of Lincoln Luxury online at fordsquare.com and find us on Facebook.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life. But now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpaul Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Post-game show brought to you by Sesser Auto Body. They remind you to drive safe on the way home. And, of course, tonight we'll pick Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. Several options, several things to go with here, Chris. Your choice or choices?
I think tonight we go with Tatum Murdoch, and I know she only had 3 points, had 3 that beat the buzzer in the first quarter, but at the same time, a freshman coming off of the bench showed tremendous poise, tremendous tenacity, of course, off of the bench, and never giving up and never saying die, of course. If you want to go 3 stars like hockey, she's your first star. I think Lexi Knox has to be a star as well with 7 points and made some free throws down the rest of the way, and Carly Etheridge with 6 second half points. I would be your 3 stars tonight with your player of the game being Tatum Murdoch.
That player of the game brought to you by Crossroads Community Hospital, wide hours, and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Final score tonight, Woodlawn loses to Murphysboro 43-25. For Avery Barton and Hunter Schrader back in the studio, for Chris Hugo, I'm Denny Czerwinski. Thank you for listening, and good night, everybody.
This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Basketball Showcase on WMIX FM. Mount Vernon, Marion, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation. Thank you for listening to the WMIX Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. The Showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Rowley Excavating, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn. Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter Spots in Woodlawn. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXSports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.
About you makes me want you know what you're doing, baby, don't you? You've been looking over here all night, and when I look, you look away. Oh, I love the little game change of play.